Hello and welcome to my new Guitar Nerdery video. This is the follow-up of my former video about chord inversions, inversions of commonly used jazz voicings, but suitable for all kinds of music. Today I'm gonna show you another kind of basic tetrad voicings that are commonly used for all in jazz music, but you can use them everywhere, also in metal, in funk, whatever you want. It's, I think, also must-know stuff. As I mentioned, this video builds on the former one, but you do not have to watch it if you don't want to, and you just can watch this and pick up them voicings. But if you really want to understand what's going on here, then I recommend watch the former video first. All voicings I'm going to show you today are played on the first four strings: the high E string, B string, G string and D string. I'm gonna put the chord types of them voicings in the same order as in the former video, from G major via dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5 and full diminished, because then in each step we only have to lower one note of the voicing, and that makes it easier when learning to relate to the former one. I think it helps memorizing this and get a better feel for how it's built up and where it comes from. So the first voicing, the root position voicing, is a G major 7 again, and it looks like this on these four strings. And what I have actually done here is, going back to the former video, there we had the first voicing, the G major 7th voicing, the root position voicing, this one. Look at this. The root here, the G on the low E string, I just put this 2 octaves up on the high E string, which is the same note, only 2 octaves higher. And then I get this voicing. And here you already get the concept of this video. I just take now all voicings, all 20 voicings I showed you in the former video, and put the low note on the low E string just on the high E string, and we get 20 new voicings that have not a low bass, but are very suitable to fill the upper space. If there's a bass player anyway, we do not need those low notes. So now let's get started with the G major 7th voicing. This one. And the way I'm gonna go through the whole video is taking all 20 voicings I showed in the former video and putting the low note on the low E string on the high E string, making this the concept. G major 7th, the root voicing was this, and putting this 2 octaves up, we get this. The first inversion of the G major 7th with a low note was this. Putting this up makes it this. The second inversion was this. Putting this up makes it this. This is a tremendously beautiful voicing. And the third inversion, it was this. Very strange sounding because the major 7th in the bass is somewhat difficult. But when I put it 2 octaves up, it sounds pretty good. And it's an easy fingering also. So these are the 4 voicings for you now. Very usable, of G major 7th. The next in line is the dominant 7 chord. This was the root voicing of the former video, so putting this 2 octaves up we get this. First inversion, octaves up. And this second inversion, 2 octaves up this. And the last in line, we had this as third inversion. Putting this 2 octaves up makes it this. G dominant 7 everywhere on the fretboard. The next in line, minor 7. We had this as first root chord. Putting this up makes it this. 1 fret voicing, very easy. First inversion was this. Putting this up makes it this. You can also fret it like this. Some do this. I tend to do it this way. And the second inversion, putting this up 2 octaves. And the third inversion was this one. Really difficult fingering. Putting this up makes it easy and sound good. And there we have them all. The root position voicing, first inversion, second inversion, third inversion. And here an octave up we have the root position again. And let me say, root position is now completely wrong because the root is the highest note. Let's call it root position voicing, but just more from the point of view of orientation. Now we get to the fourth chord type, the minor 7th flat 5. We had this as a root position voicing, putting this root G 2 octaves up makes it this. The first inversion was this, and with our concept it makes it this now. Then the second inversion was this. It's now this. And the third inversion was this. 2 octaves up with the F here. And here we have them all. And now we get to the last chord type, the full diminished tetrad. And I already explained it in detail in the former video that it's a symmetric chord. And it practically means that our root position voicing, the fingering of it, looks exactly the same as its inversions. So we came from this. This was the former root position voicing. Putting this 2 octaves up makes it this. And now you get already your fingering for all 4 voicings. The first inversion looks like this. Just playing the same 3 frets up or 3 half tones up. The same with the second inversion. The same with the third inversion. And the next is the root position voicing again. So this was it. It was pretty quick actually, because all the work was done in the former video. This was just a follow-up that also works in itself, like I mentioned. I have those diagrams, so if you do not want to have the background and all that stuff, just learn the voicings, you are invited to do this and use them diagrams. I'm gonna put them also at the end of this video, so you can make a screenshot and just learn them and have fun. To round everything up, I'm gonna make a demonstration. I'm gonna play all chords of the C Ionian system: C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7, flat 5. It's not at all a beautiful arrangement, it's just to show you that it's possible to play all them chords in each of them positions. I'm gonna play through 4 positions with the voicings of the former video and do the same with the voicings of today's video, makes it 8. There are so many voicings coming up, I hope I will get through this. This was it for today. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. And as I said, at the end of this video I'm gonna put those diagrams on the screen so you can make a screenshot for learning. Have fun and success. Until next time.